Hello everyone, this is the Russian Prince Scenario for Let's Play episode as Brandenburg. Now that we are back here, we're gonna ask for some contribution. It's gonna be close, but yeah, we need the money. Sadly, this does hurt us a tad, but hey, what can I say? We do need to give the burgers something though. Hopefully. And... yeah, we're not a republic, so that's why we can't give away stuff. So that's kind of unfortunate. This, however, 39.95%, so next month will be fine, basically. So it's really just a temporary issue. However, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move all the way up here, and now we have some claims on Neumark. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna threaten war, and yep, they're not gonna accept for sure. Seems like so. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a spy network, and I'm gonna try and go for Danzig, Tuchel-Kulm, like the other stuff here. It's gonna be important. So actually, I'm just gonna drop the army maintenance a tad and keep this running for a bit. Now, improving relation in Brunswick is quite important. I do actually want to do a royal marriage here as well. Now, Brunswick has all of this land, which hopefully we're gonna give Hanover back, but we're not gonna give it its claims because then Brunswick is gonna give it back to the Emperor. So that's an issue because of unlawful territory and stuff. So actually, we can probably repay our loan right now, which is great because now we got more money. And +1/+1/+2 actually, this guy. So we're getting a ton of Diplo power right now, which is also good. Now the thing is that we need to get up our Diplo power here, or technology rather. That is what we need to beef up. Now these guys, okay, so this is good because Magdeburg is fine. Like, they're just only allied with Saxony and Hesse right now, and yes, they're pretty strong, but what can I say? Right, we're gonna fix this anytime now, I would say. Okay, I'm gonna drop the fleet maintenance because I don't need it right now. Or actually, instead of dropping it, I can just mothball them. It's also fine. Should be even a lower amount, I think. Yeah. But I don't know, it's actually, yeah, I guess we mothball and we lower the fleet maintenance for max efficiency. Is that how it works? Apparently not. Huh. Declining power of... that's... depends, I guess. Okay, royal marriage. There we go. We have entered a royal marriage. Very good. Very, very good. Now, we, of course, do want military drill, and once we have this, this is going to be a huge boon to us, because we'll get the huge morale of armies buff. But then Tech 6 is also an important tech, because it gives all these bonuses, so it might even be more important. But still. Gonna go for this, you know, because Teutons and Livonians and other people still don't have Tech 6. Who actually has Tech 6 mil? I do wonder about that. Looks like France does, and I mean, France is pretty great power, so it's kind of obvious now, isn't it? Okay, so now the problem is that they still have all these alliances, but Poland would join me. So how many favors do they... okay, so 11 favors, which is fine, you know, like we can call them in without having to pay them too much right now, right? So that's good. Alright, so we have 12 and 3. Quite a lot of units, but again, we're gonna get ready. Scandal at the court. Ugh. Okay, this is really bad. I do not want to lose stability, so I have to just drop this again. I'd rather not lose stability, so there's that. I guess we have to really root out the corruption, though, but hey. We need a rival, and the one rival we're gonna get, I suppose, is... Bohemia? Hungary? No. Bohemia is a good rival, so we're gonna get that now. Of course, we want to take some Bohemian land eventually as well. That's gonna be important. Now, we can fabricate a claim on Danzig. That's more important. What? Why are they breaking the alliance? Why are they breaking the alliance? Why are they breaking the alliance? Okay, because they're trying to break the alliance. What? What are you doing? Why are you breaking the alliance? Freaking Poland. Oh my goodness. This is not... Why? Who's the rival? Who is the rival? Okay, Austria's the rival. Really? Is that why you don't like me? Because I'm allied with Austria. That's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. That makes things more difficult for us. Anyway, I guess we have to attack into Saxony, which means that... Well, actually, we can't do anything here still, so that is a problem still. Alright then, well, I guess we have to wait even more time. Yeah, the better relations over time is improving, I would say. Yeah, we gotta start expanding into some land now for sure, and Lübeck has gone big. For declare war though, again you can see massive alliance of miners, which I don't really want to face right now. Now Anhalt should work out just okay, right? Yeah, and then we're gonna take some land here. So I suppose I'm gonna run away from the Teutons and start building a spy network right over here. So then what we do if we declare war, yeah. It's really a problem because Würzburg, Magdeburg, and Baden, yeah. Thanks, Poland. Thank you, Poland. Okay, so they're very soon, yeah, we can actually ally with them again. Soonish. Hopefully. We have royal ties, which is good, and we're trying to improve our relation. By how much more can we improve it? By quite a bit, actually, so that's good. But I like the Polish rival, yeah. Really? Oh, I said Bohemia as a rival. That's what broke it. Jesus. Jesus. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. But how many favors do I have with them? 10, okay. Favors will decay over time. That's not good. We gotta fix that. Fix the alliance. Yeah, why did I... Jesus, why did I name Bohemia as a rival? I can't change until 1493. That is so long. That is so long. And meanwhile, I have to attack someone. Okay, so if I attack Saxony and Hesse, okay. I'm gonna send you guys back. If I declare war here, just Saxony and Hesse, which should honestly be easy, right? So, think about it then. We're gonna build a spy network here. So yeah, now what we're gonna need is more money. More money is always required. So then we can actually take on, okay, improved maneuver. That's gonna beef up our taxes, but I really want the next tech. Tech 6 is important, and it looks like it's gonna take us like 5 years. But these guys are behind in tech, which is wonderful, you know? It's actually really good. Now, if we look at development, we're at 117, so we're growing a little bit. And we can build up to 16 force limit, which means another cav unit might be in the works at some point. Of course, we actually have a navy here, which I never realized. Okay. So there we go. Now we're in Stralsund right here, or go to Stettin, you know. Just sit there and just mothball everything. You know, and have the fleet maintenance as low as possible. Now it's really not gonna cost us so much, is it? Yeah, because it's mothballed, so there's that. Again, I would like another cav unit here. But, what can I say? Alright, so the clergy modifier has... Yeah, this is like too little power. So if we demand administrative support... What's their influence said? Oh, they need more influence, right? So... Yeah, they're gonna gain some influence, okay. So now they have 67%. Let's get them have even more influence. Okay, so now if we demand... Oh, wow. This is fantastic. It gave us so much admin power. So that's a nice little trick. If we let them get more influence, it'll give us more stuff. Really? This is too expensive, so unfortunately, cannot really do it now, can we? build the palace. Don't build it. Whatever. We don't really care about that, so we will not mess around with it too much. Now, though. Well, I'm gonna want Anhalt. You know? Anhalt is important. Or we can just go for one of their territories. Now, Austria is gonna like me a lot. And should like me for the next, I don't know how many years. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, so what do we get? The Heretico Combuendo. Yes, that's good. So now we're ahead in time in this deck. Or are we? No. Yes, that's really nice. It's giving us a decent boost, but it's production. Our production is small, so it's not that big of a boost if you really think about it. But yeah, the diplomat guy helps out a ton. Now we can get this, which should hopefully fix our unbalanced research thing, you know. And then we will not need to spend so much to root out corruption. There we go. Well, we're still spending stuff to root out corruption, which honestly is okay. Why? Why are we doing this? Just barely. Still spending a little bit on rooting out corruption. That's fine now, it's 0. So now we gain quite a bit more money. Maxed out here, so what we need is another cav unit. Yes, that is what we need. It's gonna cost us a bit of army maintenance for sure though, but hey, we need that guy. Okay. Okay, so what do we need to do here? Alright, clergy. Oh, they will gain a lot of stuff, so it's too much really, so we gotta go with the prestige, or we would give them too much influence, which is not something that we want to do. Send emissary to the Pope. Really? Would that be a good idea? No, that would not be a good idea, but we would be able to... No, we shouldn't do that now. Calling a diet is really good. Demanding military support. Well, they don't have as much as we would need. That would give us... That would give them too much influence, so what we should do... They would lose... Do we really need that? Actually, you know what? Let's do it. So, we're gonna grant generalship, because why not? And then we're gonna demand military support, because why not? And now, because of that, we can soon get the next Miltech, which is very important. Or we can go for this, which is also quite cool, so I went for that. Gives us extra tax, so it's quite nice. Now, of course, there's gonna be a problem because of this right here. So, yeah. Okay, this means looming disaster, which can of course be fixed. Because if we go to estates, and we revoke something from the nobility, right? Like say Neumark. We don't want the nobility to have that, so... Now, the nobility is disloyal, which is okay. Well, it's not really okay, but, you know. What can I give to the nobility? Well, I need to give them something that would keep them busy, you know? There's barely too much, really. Okay, so if I give the nobility something like this, oh, that's too much. No, I don't need to give the nobility anything. Or you know what? They demand control of provinces, so I really kind of should. Greifswald. Yeah. Go in Greifswald. That's fine. Now they will not demand more territory, but they'll start gaining more loyalty. So overall, eventually they're gonna be back to 40%, and they gave us a lot of military power, which is very nice because that gives us an advantage later on. So the problem with Poland is that they're never gonna accept an alliance because they're still freaking allied to damned Bohemia. So that's really sad face, but favors every 3 years. That's not good. It's very, very long stuff. Okay, now, building a spy network in Magdeburg is quite helpful because now we can simply fabricate a claim on Magdeburg. Just like that. And of course, Saxony has a decent amount of allies, so I don't think we could take these guys on. I think it would be a bit too difficult. Really, Teutons? You're doing that? So I would hope that, you know, I'd be able to call Austria in. But yeah. That's gonna be rough, I suppose. So I need another decent alliance. Oh, really? We hate them? That's not nice. Anyway. Who else should I really ally? Because I'm gonna need another alliance. Bohemia, we cannot ally them because, of course, rivalry. Now, Hesse. This wouldn't work out because Hesse... Or actually, would it? Saxony would not be able to... it would just be Hesse and Saxony. If we think about it. So would that be fine enough? That is a good question. Now, I really need the next tech. But... can we do without the next tech? That is a real question. Because the next tech, we will have it... 1476 in like 4 years. So that's not too far behind, is it? And we'll gain some money before then, so we can stack up the money. That would be important. I suppose I can put the army maintenance slightly higher, you know, so we can reinforce. I'm barely reinforcing any troops, but that's fine. Okay, Bohemia finally did that. Execute the bailiff. Why not? I mean, whatever. Of course, defensive is really good for us because that gives us even more army tradition. We have Prussian traditions and battlefield commissions, which helped a lot to keep our army tradition quite nice. Now, of course, we have a problem because we have a terrible ruler. Indivisible. Really? You know what? We must be indivisible, so I'll go with that. A royal marriage offer from Austria. Okay, so now I have Maria Theresia as our electress. But yeah, this ruler, not the greatest. So yeah, he's well advised, but still, this is gonna slow down our tech significantly, really. Because he's terrible. He's just absolutely terrible. Look at this low amount of adamant points that we get. This is just sad. We're gonna need more power projection to boost that up a lot. Now, of course, what we do need is, well, this, which is gonna take even longer, so... Again, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna continue building a spy network here, because that's important, and then I'm gonna declare war on Magdeburg, and then hopefully... I might as well, like, vassalize Hesse. Marriage offer from Brunswick, well, why not? And I need to go to war, yeah, because then I'm gonna return the core to Brunswick. So that's gonna be really good stuff, right? That's gonna give us quite the bonuses. So now I do, of course, need... Well, these guys will not ally with me, so there's that. Savoy will not ally with me. France, never. Palatinate is kind of close-ish, and we have an extra slot. So Palatinate is really strong. Now, though, we start improving relations with them. And in the meantime, if we fabricate a claim on, say, Wittenberg, and then stop building a spy network, and then what we can do is, well... We can try and ally with the Palatinate, or do a royal marriage, which is going to be happening very, very soon, of course. Come on, next month, and I think we'll be fine, you know. There we go. Royal marriage possibility. Alliance possible as well, which is going to happen on the 7th of August. Yay. So now that happened, and they're gonna gain... So every 10 years, we'll be able to call the Palatinate in nice wars. So that's really, really cool. Now, we will not actually need them here, because I'm gonna declare war on Saxony. No, not on Saxony directly. I'm gonna declare war on someone else. Though, so... I'm gonna go for Magdeburg, and then it's gonna be fine. Reconquest is very nice because it gives very little aggressive expansion for retaking cores, I guess. But anyway, that's enough for now. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Follow me on social media. I'll see you next time.